All right, we'll get, if everybody could find a seat or stand, wherever you want to do, we'll get this press conference going this morning. I'd like to introduce myself. I am Bruce Bartell. I am the treatment manager here at the Green Bay Metropolitan Sewage District. We are really excited about having this press conference today. We are really excited about the Youth Apprenticeship Program, and it is fantastic to see the turnout that we have here this morning. We certainly thank everybody for taking time out of your day to be here today, and this morning, this rather cool morning, and also to find the time to be here, and thank you very much for being here today. This whole process has been a collaboration between a number of entities. The Green Bay Area Chamber of Commerce, Northeast Wisconsin Technical College, Green Bay Area Public School District, in particular Green Bay Southwest High School, University of Wisconsin Green Bay, and then of course GBMSD, the Green Bay Metropolitan Sewage District. All the entities that are involved in this program are here today, and it's fantastic to see everybody here. Began this process about a year ago when I met with Lori and Lisa. Lisa said she was going to hide, and she is. We were looking at getting some youth involved in the wastewater treatment industry. And we wanted to get a youth program going here at the district to get some interest into the industry. It's come a long way from the meeting last December to Brandon getting on board here the middle of July this year. I'd like to mention Scott Thompson. Scott Thompson is our operations trainer here at the district. He is not be able to make it today. He is actually at the meeting today to start developing the curriculum for the program, for the state program. That's where Scott is today. Otherwise, he has been the one that has really gotten this program going. He has done the brunt of the work, the brunt of the legwork for it. This is the first program in this field for the Youth Apprenticeship Program in the state of Wisconsin. This is the pilot program, and we are very, very excited to be involved in that. I think all the people that are involved in it are excited about it also. Some background on the Green Bay Metropolitan Sewage District. We operate two facilities. We have the Green Bay facility, which is the facility you are at here today. We also operate the De Pere facility, which is nestled between Ashwaubenon Park and the Brown County Fairgrounds. We treat an average of 38 million gallons a day that come through the two facilities, 30 at this facility and then 8 at the De Pere facility. Our service area covers a lot of northeast Wisconsin. We cover 285 square miles, and we service approximately 217,000 people. We are proud of the work that we do here at the district by taking wastewater in. We service 17 municipalities. We take the wastewater in from all the municipalities, return it back to the receiving waters of the Fox River and the Bay of Green Bay, actually cleaner than the water is that it's going into. Our first youth apprentice that we have here at the district is here today, Brandon Burton. We'll give him a minute to introduce him a little bit later and give him a minute to talk in a little bit here. He's a junior at Green Bay Southwest High School. His dad is here and his younger brother is here. I still don't know how they got you out of school, Nick, but more power to you for that. But we are proud of the work that Brandon has done here. He started in the middle of July, and he works out in our operations department mostly. We're going to get him in the other departments here at the district as time goes on here. And it has turned out better than I think any of us have envisioned. When we sat down a year ago about this time and had the brainstorm to get this program going. And it would not be possible without the support of all the people that are here today, where this program is at today. It's been very successful in a very short time. When we sat down last December and Lori and Lisa were explaining the process that we've got to go through, I can't believe how far it's come in a very short time. So, with that, I'm going to introduce some people that have been involved in this program from the beginning and give them a chance to speak a little bit. First, I'm going to introduce Lori Radke, who is the president of the Green Bay Area Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. It certainly is a pleasure to be here. We all know that having a skilled workforce is critical to the success of business and certainly to provide economic prosperity for our community. What better way to have a skilled workforce than growing your own through hiring a youth apprenticeship? The Chamber takes great pride in our Youth Apprenticeship Program. What makes the program so very special is that it combines on-the-job training with classroom instruction. The Green Bay Area Chamber of Commerce is honored to have been one of the partners in the creation of this pilot program. This program's success is yet another wonderful example of the intersection between business and education, which benefits our students and our future workforce. We are so fortunate in the Green Bay area to have strong collaborative partnerships that change students' lives one at a time, like Brandon. We are here today to celebrate the success of the new program, to celebrate collaboration of all the partners that were involved, and to recognize Brandon for his commitment and his dedication and his fulfillment already of 500 hours to the Youth Apprenticeship Program. I would also like to take a moment to personally thank the Green Bay Metropolitan Sewage District, the Green Bay Area Public Schools, NWTC, and UWGB for having a vision of a new program and bringing the Chamber in as a partner to make it a reality. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Next, we'll bring up the president of the Northeast Wisconsin Technical College, Dr. Jeff Ratton.
Thank you. This is an exciting day because it's a day to celebrate firsts. It's, the first apprenticeship in an environmental engineering field. For NWTC, it was the first program in environmental engineering that we put together. It just has been on the ground, I think, for a year and a half. Laura Gold, Amy Cox have been two of the most important people in the development of that. It's the first relationship that we've ever had with the Green Bay Metropolitan Sewage District, I guess other than taking care of our sewage. And it's the first time I've been in this part of town. So, sometimes we have to stop for a second and look at the things that we're doing. People sometimes, I think, take for granted the kinds of collaborations that we can create between business, between high schools, between NWTC, the Chamber, and most importantly, the students that we serve, Brandon. They don't come about easily. They only come about with persistence and with the willingness to overcome whatever barriers are in the way. Our student, Brandon, our instructor, just sent me a message and he said to me, he says, Jeff, I want you to tell the people that Brandon and another student that is also in the program, Jacob Price, that these two students are his most reliable, on-time students that he has, and they are definitely not afraid to ask questions. How many juniors do you know that will walk into a college and question the instructors in terms of what is going on and challenging them? And that's the way you learn, is to do that kind of questioning and challenging. I suspect the other students that are in the classes that they are in at NWTC, mostly at this point fluids classes, are probably wondering, gee, how am I going to be able to step up to the challenge that these two young men, Brandon in particular, present to us? I hope that this process or this program, this youth apprenticeship, serves as a model that others would step forward and participate in. We're always looking for placements for students in youth apprenticeship, and in this particular field, given that it's new, I think there are a lot of employers out there that probably haven't even thought about the importance of having a young person being mentored and trained right there in their company. Whether it's a water utility company, whether there are paper companies that have labs that are also having to work with, have folks that are looking at the environment or the waste utilities. I mean, so many of our companies, manufacturers, and then those like the Metropolitan Sewage District that maintain the overall infrastructure of our communities, are going to need, and in fact need, young people to be interested in these fields. What better way to find out whether or not this is the place that you want to be as a young person, and what better way as a business and an industry to excite young people to be in this than to be part of the Youth Apprenticeship Program. NWTC is extremely grateful to the Chamber, to the Metropolitan Sewage District, to the school district, as well as to Brandon in particular, and his family who support him in doing this as we move forward in very exciting ways in putting education together with business in ways that really hasn't happened before. Congratulations, Brandon, on your 500th hour. We look forward to more students like you.
Thank you, Doctor. I'm going to introduce, we're fortunate to have our commission president here this morning, Dan Alish, and Dan's going to say a few words on behalf of the district.
Welcome, Brandon, guests of honor, other guests of honor, and dignitaries, and everybody else, including our staff members. You know, I don't think there are many people in the community that think about Green Bay Metropolitan Sewerage District as a high-tech business, but it is. We have 96 positions here. Only 7 of them don't require an advanced degree. And the reason for that is that this isn't a shovel business. This is a thinking business. This is a business of high technology, people who understand biology, who understand chemistry, who understand how to make bugs do what you want them to do. And bugs aren't easily trained. They're as bad as faculty members. Well, I didn't say that. Anyway, we're thrilled. Everybody here must have, except for 7, must have at least an associate's degree. Most of the employees have baccalaureate degrees. A number have graduate degrees, I think 7, 8, 9 of them, of the 96 employees. So we're very happy. I think the relationship with NWTC is critically important. We've been able to hire many of our employees from UWGB and from UW-Stevens Point, people who have got degrees in chemistry and biology and other things, environmental studies and the like. Having people who are coming up and are going to be able to be certified, licensed, and be able to be operators and work in our laboratories and work in other critical high-tech positions around here is just essential for us. We can't hire people off the street. We need to search for them. It's hard to find them, and there's a lot of demand for them. So we're particularly excited about this arrangement, and we hope to do much more in the future. So we're very thrilled to have you here. We're thrilled to have the Chamber involved, the NWTC, and everybody else who's been a partner in this, and Bruce particularly, who's done a heck of a job. I know Tom Sigmund, our Executive Director, would like to say something today, but he's homesick, and I'm glad he's not here. So I don't need that. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commissioner Alish. Next, the Superintendent of Schools and Learning for the Green Bay Area Public School District, Dr. Michelle Lang.
Good morning. Today is a day of celebration. Thank you for having the confidence in our students. Thank you for helping us move our students forward to the 21st century workforce. On behalf of the Green Bay Area Public Schools and the Board of Education, we'd like to extend our gratitude to Dr. Ratton and NWTC, to the Green Bay Metropolitan Sewage District, to the Green Bay Area Chamber of Commerce, and to the University of Wisconsin, Green Bay. This is an extraordinary partnership and an example of what we can do together to move our students forward to ensure that all students are college, career, and community ready. This partnership not only supports education, but strengthens our community by giving students an educational pathway to the future and supporting our community in that endeavor. Green Bay Area Public Schools really welcomes these kinds of partnerships. Through Youth Apprentice, through the Chamber of Commerce, we look forward to other students being placed as well on an ongoing basis, and we appreciate the risk that folks took and the willingness to step up and partner for this extraordinary opportunity for our student Brandon. And we have other Brandons in the waiting as well. Brandon has done an extraordinary job. He is here today with his father, Scott Burton. His mother isn't here, but she is Jennifer. He has two brothers. He has little brother Nick. What school do you go to, Nick?
Annie Jackson.
Okay, Annie Jackson. I know your principal well, so I'll tell her that you were taking care of business this morning and learning about something very important with your brother. And he also has one sister. I asked Lori Peacock, who is the person on point in Green Bay Area Public Schools through career and technical education, her name has been mentioned, to talk to Brandon and get some information about Brandon that's a little bit more personal. Brandon has done an extraordinary job here, but he has some great foundational skills. He has participated in athletics through his career, and he talks about his academic endeavors, about the importance of taking his studies seriously. He really likes the apprenticeship program. He sees it as an important piece to move him forward and experience new things, and it highly motivates him. He has learned from this program how to manage his time better, and speaking to his dad before the start of the program, he also mentioned that as well. And he also talks about being a leader. Through this program, he has been able to learn great things from various mentors along the way. And he noted that being a leader means being your own person. And I quote, "Being your own person is a lot better than doing what everybody else is doing, because they don't always make good choices." So as I introduced Brandon this morning, I want you to know that he has visions. He's moving forward with NWTC as his next step. UWGB is on the horizon as well, where he'd like to study and be a water treatment operator. And he said, and I quote, "I really enjoy this job." We are very proud of you, Brendan, and we are very much appreciative of our partners in this endeavor. Brendan, as you know, is a junior at Southwest High School. His training at Southwest, and I see his principal, Ratton, here today to support him, as well as his family. Support from the folks here at the Green Bay Metropolitan Sewer District have been very successful in bringing you forward, Brendan, in this important apprenticeship, and the others as well, in your 500th hour on the job. That is a prime example, Brendan, of your dedication and what you can achieve and what all students can achieve through hard work, dedication, and the great leadership of mentors and teachers. On behalf of the Green Bay Area Public Schools, I congratulate you, and we look forward to the extraordinary things that you're going to do the rest of your career. Congratulations.
Well, we'll bring the guy up here right now and let him say a few words. Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon Burton. I'm a junior from Southwest High School. I'd like to thank everyone here for giving me the opportunity to get into the Youth Apprenticeship Program. Without them, I wouldn't be here today. I'm really excited about this program. I love working here, working with the guys, and it's been a great experience for me to learn more about wastewater treatment.
And next, the Mayor of Green Bay. We're fortunate to have him here today, Mayor Jim Schmitt.
I just want to convey my congratulations to you, Brandon. You're an example for youth in this community. And we want to recognize you at City Council as well. It's just one of these outstanding youth. As was said, this is a great opportunity for you, but it's also very rewarding for us as a community to have students like you enter a field. I think we need to call on other businesses to offer programs similar to what we're doing here at the Metropolitan Sewage District. It takes an effort. I mean, you heard Dr. Alish talk about how long we've been working on this. When he listed I had him as a teacher when I was in graduate school. When he listed the qualifications, that's why I'm working in City Hall and not here. But this is great for our community, and I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of the team effort that went into this. 217,000 customers are served through this facility with 96 employees, and look, 0 complaints. I mean, I tell you, and a lot of complaints come through the mayor's office, and they're just doing a terrific job here, and you're going to learn from them. And someday you may be running this place. I mean, who knows? But the opportunities are very, very open for you, and I thank your parents for investing in Brandon, and we're going to continue to support him because we need people like him, cooperation like this to move this community forward. Congratulations to you. And thank you. Just one other comment. Dr. Ratton said this was first time he was at this side of town. We have a roller coaster across the street that had
Again, thanks to everyone for coming here today. It's certainly great that you took the time out of your day to be here. And this has been a joint effort by all the parties involved here. Brandon's going to take us out in the plant, and we're going to show you a couple of things that he does as part of his duties. But first of all, we're going to spend about 10 minutes here for photos, interviews, anything else that people want. We have some refreshments and some food over on the table over there, so we'll take about 10 minutes, and then we'll go out in the plant. You're all invited to come out in the plant and see what Brandon does. So, all right, thank you. Good job, boys.